So, hey, I'm behind my dorm, and my dorm is ugh, that one. And the nicest one is east, which is that one. It's really pretty. And there's an amphitheater over there that's gonna be torn down eventually. Um, so yeah, I came out here because my roommate was in my room doing her computer stuff and homework and whatnot. Mostly computer stuff, not homework because she doesn't. Well, she has homework, but she doesn't really study. Um, and I felt weird talking to a camera with her there. It was, I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, so formal night. Juliana requested that on when we were talking on Skype. Uh, it was kind of awkward. I wore a nice dress and, dolled up and whatnot. Some girls were really dressed up and some girls really weren't. I went with this guy I haven't really talked to since. He's from another country I want to say by Ukraine? Yeah, by Ukraine. Very small. Don't know it. It was kind of awkward conversations. But it was still fun. It was really nice because, the guy had to be polite to you, had to, pull out your chair. And then we had this really cool magician guy, and he was so awesome. Oh my gosh. He's like, this is all tricks, but it was so cool. Let's see, one of those things he did was he literally he blindfolded himself, he put something around his eyes, and they put Kevlar around his eyes, and they duct taped it down, and then he picked up a piece of paper, he had us all write pieces of paper, and then he had them all collected and brought up there, and then he could literally tell whose it was just by holding it. He got visions. I don't know, it was really cool. And then the coolest part was we got two girls who inspected some fair-sized they were bigger than that because my screen isn't that yeah, some light bulbs that the school bought for him. He didn't bring them, and he told one of the girls to picture a bright light shining from your forehead into the light, and after they turned off the lights, and it lit up, and the girl next to hers lit up also. It was so cool. It was really awesome. Then we had Tritiation was fun. You can actually find our dance on YouTube. It'd be Whitworth, Mock Rock, BJ Girls. Our BJ boys rocked, by the way. They tried to get disqualified because if you take off your shirt, you're disqualified. There were streakers in the Mac one, so I don't think you can find that one on YouTube. And the streakers weren't from Mac, and they weren't from BJ, although everyone said they were from BJ, and I swear they weren't. So yeah. I've been talking to Kay, which if Maddie and Jenny don't know, Kay is a girl that went to our school freshman and sophomore year before she moved to Spokane. And we met up here because she's going to school here. It's really funny. And so she knows a ton of people. And she introduced me to a couple people. And one person I've been really talking to a lot is this kid named Danny. And he's really nerdy. He's a video game nerd. But we have a lot in common. He loves Five Iron Frenzy, and he thought it was really cool that I knew Five Iron Frenzy because no one knows it anymore. That's so awesome. And it was we talk a lot and stuff. Let's see what else has happened. I did some theater things today. Went to their community theater, the Civic Center, and picked up a piano or fake piano and a fainting chair, which a sieve or something sounded like that. Yeah, that was really cool. It felt nice to be doing theater things and being in a theater because I hadn't been doing all this science stuff. It's just science and art. I don't know. I don't know about being a vet. There's a lot of science involved, and there's different animal jobs I could do. But theater sounds really cool right now, so I might look at that harder because I really would like to do that. Um, Anything else? I can't do lighting board operator because I have to go to this artist speech. Uh, he's giving like this artist that is being recognized here. He has a bunch of paintings here right now. He's giving a speech in October, and that's the final dress night. And I have 2 classes that want me to go, so I can't skip it. And one of them has like this huge report we have to do on it. But I'm talking about reports. I had 2 reports due this week. I still have to do one. Well, I've done half of it. I've done a lot of research for it. The other one was due yesterday, and I was up really late, and I've been sick, and it kind of sucks. Um, I got it wasn't even a letter from my dad. I got a thing of like sticky notes, and it just said, "Everyone needs sticky notes sometime. Love, Dad." I was just like, oh, it's so perfect. Actually, I love sticky notes now. They're amazing. Um, yeah, they didn't really like the church that's nearby here. Not really my thing. Didn't really challenge me. I'm part of a small group, which is fun, I guess. We haven't really done anything yet. We just kind of got to know each other last time we met. Um, and I missed the Tuesday Hosanna thing, which was supposed to be really, really cool. And I haven't been able to go for 2 weeks in a row. And I really want to go to that because it sounds cool. It is getting cold here. And I have like nothing. I have like this jacket. It says Whitworth. I have this jacket. But that's basically it on my really warm stuff. So I'm going to go shopping this weekend with a couple Spokaneites, namely Kay and Danny, and maybe some Arizona people that are in the same boat as I am. I've been making friends with the opposite side of my dorm, which is really bad because I barely know the people on my side of the dorm, but they're just not really my type of people. And the other side is more my type of people, and so confusing, and it's really funny. There's this one all guys dorm called Mac, and so it's like the Mac men, and they have the coolest place ever. Seriously, they have like every room, almost not every room, but a lot of rooms have like projectors that project onto their white walls, and you can watch movies there. And they're huge gamers, so if you know anything about gaming, then you're completely welcome. It's really fun to hang out there. I've met some friends. I have friends, kind of, yeah. I miss you guys. Like, I miss having people that I really can just be completely open with because I'm still not sure. I know eventually I'll become really good friends with these people, but I just don't know anyone that well yet. And it takes me a while to get to know people. Anyways, yeah. So I'm kind of missing home more now because it's been a couple weeks. And their food here is good, but, I'd rather make my own bird broccoli. They have Swedish meatballs here, Jenny. Not as good as yours. Definitely not. Weird sauce on top. Weird, not good. Well, they were fine. They just weren't yours. Trying to think what else has happened. Uh, well, there was Mock Rock, and then there was Yell Off, and then we had I basically joined a sorority because we had this tradition thing at the very, very end. We went out at 8. Oh wait, I can't tell you. Actually, no, I can tell you guys because I trust you guys. We went at 8 to the soccer field behind the BJ, and we talked about our fears, and everyone cried, and they're like, "You're part of the sisterhood now," and I was like, basically just joined a sorority, but it's chill. We're all cool. Um, yeah, it's really, really cool here. I'm pretty sure Danny likes me. He said things like when one guy was like, "Why aren't you girls in Ballard? Because you guys are cool. You should be in Ballard because Ballard's their sister hall, and so Mac guys are supposed to really only like Ballard girls." But Danny was like, "Not all good girls have to come from Ballard." And there was one time when I leaned forward while watching a video, like YouTube, and his arm suddenly appeared behind me, like on the chair, and then I don't know what happened, but it was a trip to Safeway that turned into an entire day of roaming around Spokane on bikes. Just with him. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm certain. but I'm taking it slow because he's like the best friend I have here right now. And I don't want that to, yeah. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. I'm pretty tired. I got like 6 hours of sleep, which isn't good for someone who's not feeling well. I want to see you guys soon. If any of you are ever in Washington, you have to come see me. I'll find a place for you to stay, find loopholes or something. You need to come say hi. I love you guys. See ya.